doing some work on the CRZ. I started installing the brakes, so I've got a set of RB1 Honda Odyssey calipers, and that'll enable me to fit these 300mm discs, which I have. All I had to do there was cut some of the dust guard back. So essentially I've used some tin snips to snip away the bits down the bottom and up the top here. So I need to trim off a bunch of shit in here in the dark, of course, because there's no light in my garage, and just made sure that it's not touching the disc. And then I put the calipers on last night and found out that the calipers molds here are a bit this has a mold here, so I've just grinded that off. So that the standard brake hose line will fit like OEM spec. So I'm just going to file it down a bit so there's no sharp pieces, and then I'll put the brake pads and caliper back on. So everything fits like it should. Originally I put the calipers on upside down. On a weigh the brakes, we'll see how much they weigh. The weight is about 10 kgs heavier in the front. It definitely feels different. We'll just go over the setup here. So, yep, the Odyssey calipers. I had to shave off the bracket, the mold thing, so the brake line runs nice and straight. And then I've had to bend and tin snip this little guard away. Other than that, everything fits all good, and the piston does look a little bit bigger, but so I'm gonna go for a drive, test out the brakes. Here they are in the light of day, and the CRZ as well. Pretty cool. Well, we'll see how it is. First impressions, I think. Driving it around, dropping the kids at school. We've got, what do we got? A bit of heaviness in the front, it feels like, which is nice. You know, it feels different, but it also feels quite solid and direct. So, yeah, we haven't really driven it so much. So we'll go for a quick drive. So, I hardly ever get to try the car out up the hills these days. It's kind of sad, but that's okay. So, last time I sort of came up here, I came up here once where I tried out the new suspension. I've got some, what is it, BC Golds in it now, and I also had those new brakes, so I'm going to trialing that out a bit. And we will see how the car goes, which is quite, should be all good. It feels slower to accelerate. Yeah, we will see. Yeah, I think about it for now. This hill a bit because there's no traffic up here, so here we go. See how it rolls? That there's a cliff down there that you could fall off and die, but there is, and this is where all my fuel goes. Nice brakes. Braking, changing gears, braking on the brakes, no problems. Check for traffic, we are good. And here we are, right at the top to top. That was pretty good. We'll wait for that car and then start again. Alright, heading back down. Let's see. I jumped out and checked the brakes. Like, you know, bit of pad smell, I guess. Downhill's always a challenge because you never know. Here we go. Brakes. I didn't put on hard. There we go. Not too bad. Not too harsh on the brakes either. It was a runner. There they are. Avoid the runner. Try not to crash off the cliff. That would be insane because I would probably not survive. I don't even know how this is still a road. Heel toe on the brakes. Lots of trail braking, I guess you could call it. Try and get my hand back on the steering wheel. Coming out to a corner. Heel toe. Heel toe. Maybe not. wasn't bad, was it? Yeah, so I just checked the brakes, bit of smoke coming off them. Yeah, after that drive, whatever. They're just standard pads. Yeah, well, we'll see if they continue like that. That was cool. We'll try this next little downhill bit. Fluid levels, see what's up. I'm heading back now, so it feels like they stop, like the car stops when I use my brakes, which is good. A bit worried about the amount of brake smell and the smoke coming off the pads after that drive. I don't know if that was a hard drive or not. I would call that a normal drive for me. Like, I'd like to drive like that normally because I enjoy it. So I could possibly look at getting some better brake pads, maybe. Could be an option. We'll see how these ones work out in the future. Yeah, from here I think I'm going to go do some stop tests. So I'll do a stop test somewhere. Before I changed them, the brake had a really bad shudder. I believe it's from just how old the discs, the rotors and the pads were, so I would have had to change it anyway. Changing to this setup, and that seems better so far. Brake test. Wow, so ABS works. That was like 70 Ks. We'll try it one more time. Sometimes I feel like the car's gonna fall apart when I do that. But hey, you know, digga. I tightened all the bolts, so it should be good. Oh, alright, gonna go get some food. I think this has been a successful mod. Now, I feel confident that this car will stop and not shudder when I brake. That which was happening on that quarter miles and stuff the other day, start of the year. So here we go. You know, car's completely different now. It's got new brakes, new suspension. Wow. It's becoming better. What was that? I don't know. Brake's still working. Huh? Very good. It's a chicken guy. Hey, I think that'll, you know, chop that up to like the brakes are all good. 300mm discs. As you can see, just then I stopped and, you know, I just slammed those brakes on. So ABS was ticking. So yeah, digging. Good work. Bye.